Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the future of the top 10 luxury SUVs for 2025. From electric powerhouses to off-road kings, we've got something for everyone. Buckle up, hit that like button if you're excited, and let's roll into number 10. Starting us off at number 10 is the Kia EV9 GT, a name that might surprise you on a luxury list, but trust me, this thing belongs here. Kia's been on an absolute tear lately, transforming from budget-friendly to a legit premium player, and the EV9 GT is their 2025 flagship. This fully electric three-row SUV is a beast. Dual motors churning out 576 horsepower and 545 pound-feet of torque, all-wheel drive, and a 0-0-60 time that dips under 4 seconds. That's not just fast for an SUV, that's supercar territory. It's built on Kia's eGMP platform shared with the Hyundai Ioniq 5, which means it's got 800-volt architecture for lightning-fast charging, 10 to 80% in about 20 minutes on a 350-plus miles, making it a road trip warrior. Now let's talk design. The EV9 GT takes the standard EV9's bold geometric look and cranks it up. Sharper lines, a lower stance, and 21-inch alloy wheels that scream performance. Inside, it's a tech lover's dream. A dual-screen setup with a 12.3-inch digital cluster and a 14-inch infotainment display, all wrapped in premium leather and sustainable materials. You've got ambient lighting with 64 color options, heated and ventilated seats, and a Meridian sound system that'll make your playlist sound like a live concert. The GT trim adds sporty touches, bolstered seats, a tuned suspension, and even a boost mode for extra kick. Priced around $80,000, it's a steal for this level of luxury and power. Is Kia rewriting the luxury SUV rulebook? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious what you think. Coming in at number 9 is the 6th generation Toyota 4Runner, a legend reborn for 2025. The 4Runner's been a staple for off-road enthusiasts since the 80s, and Toyota's finally giving it the overhaul it deserves. Built on the GAF platform, same as the latest Tacoma and Tundra, this thing's tougher than ever. Under the hood, you've got a 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder paired with an 8-speed auto, pumping out around 278 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. But the real star? The hybrid option, adding an electric motor for a combined output closer to 350 horses and torque that'll make towing a breeze, up to 6,000 pounds. But this isn't just about power, it's about capability. The TRD Pro and new Trailhunter trims are off-road beasts. 33-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, skid plates, a locking rear diff, and a suspension lift that gives you 10 inches of ground clearance. Crawl control and multi-terrain select mean it'll conquer mud, sand, or rocks like it's nothing. The exterior keeps that boxy, rugged charm. Think flared fenders and a beefy grille, but with modern LED lighting. Inside, it's a massive upgrade. Premium leather or durable fabric options, a 14-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay, and a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. You're getting safety tech too. Adaptive cruise, blind spot monitoring, and a 360-degree camera for tight trails, set to launch mid-2025, starting around $50,000, with top trims pushing $65,000. This is luxury you can take anywhere. Who's ready to hit the dirt in style? Let me know. At number 8, we've got the redesigned Audi Q5, compact luxury SUV that's getting a serious glow-up for 2025. Audi's been a benchmark in this segment since the Q5 debuted in 2008, and this refresh keeps them in the game. Powertrain options? You've got a 2-burner turbo 4-cylinder with 268 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque. Smooth, efficient, and paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. Want more? The SQ5 steps it up with a 3-liter turbo V6, 362 horses, and 369 pound-feet, hitting 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. Both get Audi's legendary Quattro all-wheel drive with torque vectoring for sharper corners. The design's a knockout. Sleeker lines, a wider single-frame grille, and matrix LED headlights that adapt to the road. It's got a sportier stance too, with optional 20-inch wheels. Inside, it's peak Audi, a 12.3-inch virtual cockpit display, a 10.1-inch MMI touchscreen with haptic feedback, and premium finishes like open-pore wood and aluminum trim. The seats? Heated, ventilated, and massing pure bliss. Tech highlights include Level 2 autonomy with adaptive cruise and lane centering, plus a Bang & Olufsen 3D sound system that's audiophile approved. Cargo space is generous, 25 cubic feet behind the rear seats, expanding to 54 with them folded. Pricing starts at $55,000, with the SQ5 nearing $75,000. It's launching late 2025, blending German precision with everyday luxury. Does this top your Audi wish list? Hit me up in the comments. Number 7 is the Lucid Gravity Grand Touring, an electric SUV that's shaking up the luxury scene in 2025. Lucid burst onto the map with the Air sedan, outpacing Tesla in range and refinement, and now they're bringing that magic to a 3-row SUV. Power comes from dual electric motors, up to 800 horsepower and 900 pound-feet of torque, with a 0-60 time under 3.5 seconds. That's bonkers for a 7-seater. Range is the real flex. Over 440 miles thanks to Lucid's ultra-efficient 112 kWh-volt architecture, and over 900 100-volt architecture, adding 200 miles in just 15 minutes on a fast charger. The design's futuristic yet practical, a sloping roofline, a full-width LED light bar, and a panoramic glass roof that floods the cabin with light. Inside, it's a palace, premium leather or vegan options, a 34-inch curved OLED display spanning the dash, and second-row captain's chairs with their own screens. Third-row space is legit, enough for adults on shorter trips, and cargo capacity hits 112 cubic feet, with the seats down. Tech is next level, hands-free highway driving, over-the-air updates, and a 21-speaker audio system. Priced around $120,000, it's a direct shot at the Tesla Model X and Rivian R1S with extra luxury thrown in. Production starts late 2025. Could this be the new EV king? What's your take? Rolling into number 6, it's the updated Dodge Durango. Proof that luxury and muscle can coexist, hitting the road in 2026. Dodge has always done things their way, and this refresh on the STLA large platform is no exception. Powertrain options are wild. Gas engines, a twin-turbo 3-liter inline-6 range from 420 to 550 horsepower, diesel variants for towing buffs, and an electric model with 450 to 630 horses. The EV's got a 100 kWh battery, targeting 400 miles of range and 800 kV charging for quick pit stops. Towing capacity, up to 1,000 pounds across the board. Practicality meets power. The exterior's pure Dodge, aggressive hood scoops, a scowling grille, and 22-inch wheels that demand attention. Inside, it's a huge step up, a 12.3-inch digital cluster, a 15-inch Uconnect 5 touchscreen, and premium leather with red stitching. Second and third row seats fold flat for 85 cubic feet of cargo space, and you've got options like a panoramic sunroof and a 19-inch speaker Harman Kardon system. It's loud, brash, and unapologetic. Dodge calls it American luxury redefined. Pricing starts around $60,000 with top trims nearing $90,000. This is for those who want a luxury SUV that roars. We're ready to burn some rubber in this. At number 5, it's the BMW iX3, part of BMW's Neue Klasse EV revolution, arriving in North America in 2026. This isn't just an update, it's a whole new chapter. Built on a dedicated electric platform, it uses BMW's Gen 6 cylindrical batteries for a range approaching 500 miles, besting most EVs out there. Dual motors deliver around 400 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque, with a 0-60 time in the low 5-mile Selk range. It's rear-wheel drive by default with an AWD option for extra grip. Charging? 200 kW DC fast charging, adds 180 miles in 20 minutes. The design's sleek and modern, a slim kidney grille, flush door handles, and 20-inch aero wheels for efficiency. Inside, it's a minimalist masterpiece. Sustainable materials like recycled PET fabrics, a panoramic glass roof, and a single curved screen blending a 14.9-inch infotainment display with a 12.3-inch cluster. You've got a head-up display with augmented reality, level 3 autonomy potential, and a Harman-hardened sound system. It's got light off-road chops too. Adjustable air suspension gives 8.5 inches of clearance. Starting around $70,000, this is BMW's vision of luxury EV perfection. Does it live up to the ultimate driving machine hype? Let's hear it. Number 4 is the Jeep Recon, an electric off-roader that's pure Jeep DNA, launching in 2025. This isn't a softened SUV, it's a ground-up EV built to tackle the trails, taking cues from the Wrangler. Power comes from dual motors, around 400 horsepower and 500 pound-feet of torque, with instant acceleration for rock crawling. Range is a respectable 300 miles, with 100k to 300k within 2.5 miles, and a 100 mile to 100k rapid within 9 miles, with a 100k to 300-volt charging. It's got Jeep's 4xe Texelic terrain modes, locking differentials, and a suspension lift for 10 inches of clearance. Removable doors and a fabric roof keep that open-air vibe alive. The look? Rugged and boxy. Think chiseled fenders, a 7-slot grille, and 32-inch all-terrain tires. Inside, it's a shocker. Premium leather or washable fabrics, a 12-inch touchscreen with off-road mapping, and a waterproof cabin for post-trail cleanup. You've got a 10-inch digital cluster, wireless charging, and a 360-degree camera for tight spots. Pricing starts at $60,000, with loaded models hitting $75,000. It's Jeep's first pure EV, blending luxury with go-anywhere grit. Who's ready to electrify their next adventure? Drop a comment. Charging into number 3, it's the Cadillac Lyriq VE, the first V-Series electric SUV debuting spring 2025. Cadillac's V badge means performance, and this delivers. Dual motors pumping out over 600 horsepower and 610 pound-feet of torque, with a 0-60 time under 4 seconds. It's built on the Ultium platform with a 100 kW battery for a 300-mile range and 200 kW charge 150 miles in 20 minutes. The suspension's adaptive, with magnetic ride control and Brembo brakes keep it planted. The design's aggressive, blacked-out grille, 21-inch V-Series wheels, and a lower stance than the standard Lyriq. Inside, it's a luxury cocoon. Hand-stitched leather, carbon fiber trim, and a 33-inch LED display running navigation, media, and gauges. You've got noise cancellation tech, a 19-speaker AKG studio system, and massaging seats up front. Second row space is generous with 28 cubic feet of cargo behind it. Priced around $85,000, it's a muscle SUV with electric soul. Cadillac's betting big here. Does it outshine the competition? Let me know. At number 2, it's the Cadillac Escalade IQ. The king of luxury SUVs goes electric in 2025. This is Cadillac's crown jewel. Built on the Ultium platform with dual motors cranking out 750 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of torque in Velocity Max mode. Normal output, still a hefty 680 horses, ranges a class-leading 450 miles with a 200 kWh battery and 800 V-volt charging, 200 miles in 15 minutes. It'll tow 8,000 pounds too, so it's no slouch. The design's iconic, that massive glowing grille, 24-inch wheels, and a 17-foot-long body that screams presence. Inside, it's a tech fortress, 55 inches of screens across the dash, including a 11-inch passenger display and rear seat entertainment. Second row captain's chairs are heated and ventilated, and the third row fits adults comfortably. Total cargo space hits 119 cubic feet. Super Cruise offers hands-free driving, and a panoramic roof ties it all together. Starting at $130,000, this is luxury redefined. Who's ready to rule the road in this beast? And here we are, number 1, the Ferrari F244. Ferrari's first electric SUV arriving in 2025. This is history in the making. Power? 3 electric motors delivering over 700 horsepower and a 0-60 time under 3 seconds, with a top speed past 180 miles. With a 125th miles, with a 125 mile slot, with 150 miles range, with a 100 kW battery and ultra-fast charging. Ferrari's even teased a synthetic exhaust note to keep that prancing horse roar alive. The design's pure art. Curves inspired by the Maserati Levante, a low-slung nose like the Roma, an active arrow for efficiency. Inside, it's a driver's paradise: Alcantara suede, carbon fiber accents, and a digital dash with a passenger screen. The seats hug you like a race car, and the steering yoke has F1-style controls. It's a four-seater with 20 cubic feet of cargo, expandable to 50, priced above $300,000. This is the ultimate luxury SUV. Does Ferrari take the crown? Tell me below.